In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade pretty much any piece of furniture using just a few basic tools and, most importantly, without spending a lot of money. I'll be showing you on a kitchen countertop as an example. I restored this countertop using the tools I had on hand, since this was a client project and I needed the best possible quality. But don't worry. Throughout the process, I'll explain and show where I can how you can do the same thing without expensive equipment. So let's get started. The first step is removing the old finish, ideally all the way down to the base. I used a CNC machine for that, but you can easily do it with a sander. If the finish layer is very thick, you don't have to sand it off completely. It's enough to roughen up the surface, but that only works if the old finish is still holding strong. Otherwise, you risk the new layer peeling off together with the old one. Next, I cut a few planks out of solid wood. Then I cut a strip from the countertop the same width as one of the planks I had just cut. This will be glued on as the front edge of the countertop. You don't have to use a thick lamella like this. You could just glue the veneer directly to the edge instead. I'll show you that later in the video. For extra strength, I glued the wood plank using domino dowels and polyurethane glue. I was dismantling the countertop, I slightly damaged it, but luckily I had a leftover piece, so I glued it back with the same adhesive. By the way, I'll leave links in the description to the glues and tools I'm using. If you want, you can get them for yourself. It won't cost you anything extra, but it's a great way to support my channel and the work I put into these projects. Then I sanded the surface, because the cutter leaves small ridges. The surface needs to be smooth so the veneer sticks properly. I glued the veneer with contact adhesive. The instructions are very simple. Apply glue to both surfaces, wait 10 to 15 minutes, press the surfaces together. This glue has its pros and cons. On the plus side, it bonds instantly, it's water resistant, and it's really durable. On the downside, you only get one chance to line it up correctly. Once it sticks, there's no adjusting. Oh, and it smells pretty bad, so you'll definitely need a respirator. I put Scotch tape on to keep the veneer from chipping. You can trim it in different ways. With a saw, with a router bit with bearing, with a jigsaw, or even with a knife if the veneer is thin. As I promised, here's an example of gluing veneer on the edge instead of using a wood strip. Same process. Apply the glue, wait, press it down, and smooth it out well. I also like to tap it lightly with a hammer through a wooden block just to make sure it sticks firmly. Then I applied a wood stain and finished it with 3 coats of special varnish that can handle a hot coffee mug without leaving marks. And that's it. The countertop is ready. Hit that like button and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And check out the links in the description. Your support really means a lot. See you in the next one.